channel if you are new. Hi. And I am here to give you guys this Valentine's Day look and achieve a makeup look that's still in theme, but still not that dramatic Instagram type, that's more on the artistic side. So if you're trying to have that pink look for Valentine's Day but not go too dramatic, there's a quick and easy tutorial for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So if you want to achieve this look, keep on watching. So to achieve this look, I'm just going to go in with basic contouring within the eye, and we'll just start off from there as a base. So I'll be going in with Tanacon and Diet Root Beer from the Conspiracy palette. And now that that's applied, we already have our base color. I am going to make sure that this look includes pinks because it is Valentine's, but I still want to maintain a natural glam for Valentine's, something that you can use on any day, you not have to worry about someone thinking you look crazy or something. So I am going to start off with Pigment in the Conspiracy palette. It's a very blushy type of pink. I'm going to pat this in all over my lid and just kind of start slowly blending it in with that base color to give us that pink pigment to start off with. Now, to those of you who don't like going in all the way with a makeup look, or you just don't have the time, you don't have the patience, or maybe you just really can't do it, there is an option of just leaving this, just kind of highlight your insides. I would recommend darkening this out a little bit, popping an eyeliner and some lashes, and you'd be good to go. But since we're doing a whole look here, I'm gonna continue on. And I really want to drag in this hot pink from the James Charles palette. It's a really hot pink. And I'm going to start adding that to my outer corner, kind of like mid outer corner, and start placing that there and start getting some depth into our eye look and start making this look really, really pink, because we want to look cute. So now that we have generally that color in right now, keep in mind if it looks a little messy, it's okay. The way I do my eyeshadow looks is that I'll pop in the bright colors and then eventually I'll go in with a neutral shade and start blending everything out and just go back in if I need to. So as always, you already know I like darkening out my edges, so I'm going to use this nice little magenta color and just gonna start popping that in. This is also still in the James Charles palette. Just try to darken out that color a little more. Now in the mini Jawbreaker palette, I'm going to choose this purple punch color. It's a really nice hue of true purple, and I'm going to use that to darken out these edges, and we'll eventually blend these out and it'll look very beautiful. So now we have those colors in, and as always, I look like a clown. Don't worry, that's gonna change real quick. I'm going to grab a little mix of this purple color and the James Charles palette, which is a little darker than the one in the mini Jawbreaker. You see that? That's starting to give us a little depth. So within the mini Breaker palette, there is this nice shade of brown. It's a really matte, toned down brown, and I'm going to use that mixed in with the original purple punch, kind of mix that out on the edge, and that's just going to mattify the edge of our eyeshadow to kind of give it an ending. Now that we have those colors in, I think I do want to go in using Not a Fact in the Conspiracy palette and just continue adding to this outer edge. And we're going to form a cut crease with glitter glue, and I'm going to go in with some glitter. You can, however, use any glitters that you see within a palette. You could go in with a nice white, you could go in with a pink one if you want to really keep that pink tone to it, but personally I feel like this is going to complement what I'm looking for. And all I do to apply glitter glue easily is I just use a flat brush like this one, and I just kind of form just like a normal cut crease that you would, and just drag that glue out. The good thing about these type of brushes is that it's very stiff, so it's a very easy tool to drag out and form perfect cut creases. I use this brush for glitter, for regular cut creases. And if you guys were wondering, this brush is the LAKEY 245 small shader. And so you have to work a little quickly with this because glitter glue starts getting tacky pretty easily. I am using the NYX Glitter Brilliance glue. It's decently affordable. It's not too pricey. It's not the cheapest thing ever either, but obviously it could be a lot more expensive. Out of the mass cosmetics section, I would definitely recommend this glue out of any other glue that I've seen so far. NYX has one of the widest glitter options out there. And the glitter I will be using is a NYX glitter in the color 03. And you can easily find these glitters anywhere like a Ulta, a Target, anywhere that they sell NYX, they should have these glitters. And they have a really wide variety. If I'm not mistaken, these glitters are about like $4. So honestly, they're very cheap and they're very beautiful. They have a really small shimmer. It's not chunky glitter. And it's just perfect. That same brush, I just pat that into the glue and it just gets stuck there, as you can tell. Going back with that original hot pink in the James Charles palette, I'm just going to pack that back in here and just bring that color back and just slightly apply it over the glitter, but not too crazy, so it could just somewhat blend, because putting in glitters and blending the shadows can be quite difficult sometimes, but just have some patience and it'll go through. I'm going to go in with Not a Fact and a hint of black and drag this and kind of create like a little liner. And what I did right now is that I dragged in just a little bit of that black over to give that depth of the cut crease. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Go in with a basic nude peachy shade and just use that almost like a blending color, so then these colors can lighten up and not look too dramatic. And for the under eyes, I put a mix of Pigment, Tanacon, and Diet Root Beer. And so now that this still looks a little messy, what I normally do before I actually clean it up, I put on my liner first. Why? Because I'll decide where I'm going to clean it up based off of where I'm going to drag my eyeliner. If I'm going to do it higher or more this way, that'll determine how much I have to clean up with concealer. So I'm just going to apply that real quick. And as you can tell, it makes a dramatic difference putting on eyeliner. And so now I've decided I'm just going to clean up this little area right here. Just make it like a sharp little edge. I'm going to pop on some lashes real quick. Alright, so the lashes are on. And this is pretty much it for the eye look. I already have my foundation on. If you guys are curious, I am using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. It's one of their newer foundations. It's like a tinted moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid in it. And so far it's been doing me very good. I try to stay away from actual foundations. I don't use, if you know me in person, like I rarely wear foundation. My skin is very prone to acne, so I try to avoid foundations as much as possible, because just in one day that I use foundation and it's the wrong temperature and I break out a lot more. So I do avoid it. But this tinted moisturizer, actually, because of the hyaluronic acid and I guess other components in it, it's just not as bad to my skin as other foundations might be. So it's a good option for you guys with possibly acne problems and you just want to have, like, let your skin breathe and rest but still have that tint in your skin and trying to even out the color. The tint in this foundation is really, really good. Like, I really do recommend it. It has a nice tones of yellow in it that cover up the redness and certain dark spots. It's just really good. Like, I really recommend it. At least for me, it's worked out. And if you guys didn't tell already, I am wearing a lip right now. I had my lips lined at the beginning of the video because I was looking a little crusty and I didn't want to look like dehydrated, like, you know. I did try on what I showed you guys in the mystery box, the Jeffree Star Velour lipstick in the shade Mystery. It's actually really nice. As you can tell, it has like a kind of like a metallic shimmer to it, but I did apply a very light coat of it, because if you want like a really, really metallic, then go ahead, go all crazy with it, but it is pretty pigmented, so I did a really light shade of it. And I do wanted to give it like that super, super glossy look, so I am going to go in with the gloss from the same mystery box of my recent video, and I'm just going to apply this on top. Okay, so that is with the gloss on. A look where you can still look very Valentine's themed, but it's not dramatic to the sense that there's not the hearts all over and all that crazy stuff, or like the eyeshadows all the way up here. It's still like a glamorous type of look, but just not too crazy, but still in theme. So that's pretty much all for today. If you guys want, I can try on a dress for you guys, just so you guys can see how it complements with an outfit, like a date night outfit. So give me a second for that. This is somewhat what it would look like on a date night. Probably a cute little necklace or something. This probably isn't the best example because I personally wouldn't want to mix such a bright violet color with red, but I mean, you do you. I don't think it looks that bad. But yeah, like some pink dresses or something really cute. This is the look, you guys. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you all had amazing Valentines. And if you don't have a Valentine, forget about it. Keep smiling, love somebody, that's all that matters. Love a friend, love a family member, love your dog. That's all that matters. And screw all the stereotypes and screw all the social expectations that, oh, everyone has to have a boo, and if you don't, then you're whack. You do you, and if not, then we'll all be each other's Valentines. So thank you guys so much, and I love you. Bye.